Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Kiana. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below as well as click on that bell icon to stay notified on whenever I upload my videos. And if you're not new, then welcome back. So, welcome to day 4 out of 7 for the 7 days of Valentine's Day looks. Today's look is a complete drugstore makeup look. We're doing just a pretty kind of almost neutral, not really neutral, but just like a kind of smoky eye, kind of not smoky eye, and a nice kind of bolder lip. I just thought I wanted to do a tutorial just showing you how possible it is to do a full glam makeup look using solely drugstore products. So if you want to know how to create this drugstore makeup tutorial, great for Valentine's Day, then just keep on watching. So for today's tutorial, I wanted to start completely barefaced. So I have absolutely nothing on my face at the moment. So the reason that I'm completely barefaced is because I want to create a full-on look using drugstore product, and I wanted to be able to show you girls that it's obviously possible to create a full-on glam just using drugstore makeup, just because I feel like nowadays so many of the drugstore brands have came out with like more innovative products, some products that are very similar to what you can find at Sephora and Ulta. So the way I usually do my makeup is very weird. I do my primer, foundation, then my brows, then my eyes, and then the rest of my face, and the rest of my eyes and my lips. So that is just the order that we are going to go in today. So the first product I'm going to be starting off with is my moisturizer. Where are you at? This is not a drugstore. This is Pure Lisse. Definitely more of a high-end brand for skincare, but skincare does not count for this video as my skincare regimen. You know, I don't try to use drugstore skincare just because I really don't know if I trust it too much, to be honest with you. So now I'm just going to go in with a primer. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. Who remembers this stuff? I do. I haven't used this in so long, like forever. I usually use my Makeup Forever primers. So now that we have the primer on our skin, I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Green. This is just the green corrector. I believe these are like $3.99 or $4.99, so they're very affordable. And all I'm going to do is just put this on any redness or blemishes that I feel like covering. I don't want to put it like absolutely everywhere, but yes. Just going to go in with my dry beauty blender. Blend everything out. Now I'm going to go in with one of my all-time favorite drugstore foundations. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I have it in the shade 112 and 120. I'm going to see if I have to mix them. I haven't used these foundations in quite some time. Going in with my favorite kind of like foundation brush. If I'm not using my beauty blender, I love to use my Morphe M439. It's a dense kind of foundation brush. It's great for like buffing in foundation, of course. And I'm just going to blend out my foundation using this brush. This foundation gives you a pretty nice, like I'd say, like a light medium coverage. Nothing too excessive, but definitely does do the job. So here's just the coverage of the foundation. I quite enjoy it. So now let's hop on to brows and eyes. So I just finished filling in my brows with the Ardell Brow Pomade. This is very similar to the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. The only difference I really find is that the Anastasia is a little bit more waxier and that it's a lot more difficult to remove. Now for eyeshadow primer, I'm going to take my Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer. I got this at Generation Beauty and it's actually really nice. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lids and then blend it out. It's definitely more of like a thinner, like silicone-y primer. It definitely feels a little bit slippery, so I'm definitely going to have to set it with either a translucent powder or just a nude shadow. So the eye palette that I chose for today is definitely going to be the NYC Lovotics by Demi. So I love, love, love this eyeshadow palette because first it's very, very affordable. I think it's like $7. And you get a really, really nice shade range with it. So I'm going to take shade number 1 from the palette. If you look onto the back, they're all numbered. So taking shade 1, which is just that matte ivory shade, I'm going to throw that all over the lid just to set the primer. Then I'm going to take shade 5, which is just a really nice, kind of like soft brown transition color. And I'm going to take this on my Morphe M513 brush and just run that through the crease. Now I'm going to go in with the shade number 4, the shade right here, and I'm going to run that just through the crease as well, just to add like that nice pinky rosy tone to the eye. And I'm going to take this on my Lexi 231, so I'm just going to take this through the crease. Just doing really small, just buffing motions. Now I'm going to go in with the shade 6, which is just kind of like a bronzy kind of brown. And I'm going to put that in the outer corner just to add a little bit of definition to the eye. I'm going to pick that up on the same Luxie brush, just placing this right in the outer corner. And all this we're going to clean up later with concealer, so you don't have to worry about it being too neat and clean. And this I'm really just focusing in that outer corner, kind of blending it slightly onto the lid, but the main focus is definitely that outer corner region of the eye. Now using that same brush, I'm just going to go in with like this darker brown shade. I believe this is shade number 10. And I'm just going to place that in the outer corner as well, just to add a slight little bit more depth to the eye. Just want to deepen it up a little bit, but nothing too much. So just kind of really lightly tapping this product into the outer corner. And not really blending it in too much, just kind of really tapping it, pressing it into the eye. Then going in with a fluffy blending brush, just blending it inward. Now I'm going to go in with the shade number 2, which is just that really nice pinky champagne color. I'm going to pop that all over kind of like the lid area, the inner portion of the eye, just to brighten it up a little bit. So now that we have the eyeshadows completed, I'm just going to go in with some liner, tightline my eye, just the usual. Tightline it. This is my Essence Gel Eye Pencil Liner in black. Definitely one of my favorites. Now I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite pair of drugstore lashes. These are my Vegas Nane Eyelure lashes in Grand Glamour. Definitely my favorite all-time drugstore lash. They're still very, very affordable. I think they're like $7 or $8, which is not bad for like a luxurious looking pair of lashes. This is just what they kind of look like when you apply them. So they're very, very full, very wispy, just a very, very thick lash. So now that we have the majority of the eyes done, let's move back onto the rest of the face. So for concealer, I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade number 2. Or 20 light, and just apply some on the back of my hand and then go ahead and apply some on the face. So I'm just going to apply this like underneath the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, chin, Cupid's bow, just the normal places that I would normally highlight my face. I see you, Maybelline. I personally haven't ever used this concealer. I've had it in my collection for quite some time, but I haven't used it. So far, color-wise, fairly impressed. It's not as brightening as I usually would like it to be, but it'll definitely get the job done. So I'm just going to go with my IT Cosmetics, the Chic Foundation brush, and just blend everything out. I don't know if they still sell this, but if they do, I definitely would recommend picking up this concealer. Now I'm just going to set my face with my favorite powder. It's the Coty Airspun. I believe you can pick this up at Walgreens and CVS for like $8, and I've had this forever, and it is literally my all-time favorite powder. So what I'm actually going to do It comes with like a really large powder puff. So I'm going to go ahead and just set the face with the puff and just really lock it in. Now I'm just going to go in with what's ever left in like the cap and take my sponge and just bake my face. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore contour palette. I don't know if you can get this brand in the drugstore, but it is very affordable. I also do have a discount code for you guys if you want to check out this brand. It is City Color, and it's the Contour Effects No. 2 palette. So I love the No. 2 because it's light enough for my skin tone. The original is very, very deep. I'd say it's more for like a medium to deep skin tone, but this one is great for us fair, kind of fair skinned people out there. So I'm going to go in with the bronzing shade and just take it on an angled brush. This is my Morphe M405, just a small angled kind of bronzing contouring brush. But I'm just going to go in this bronzer shade. Just warm up the skin. This I'm just going to apply wherever you would normally bronze the face. I'm just going to add that little bit of warmth. A little bit of sun-kissed, not glow, but just a little bit of sun-kissed warmth to the skin. Now I'm going to go in with the contour shade in my Morphe E33 brush and just contour the skin. Blend this upwards as well. Then I'm going to go back in with my Coty Airspun and just bake right underneath that. Whatever left over on my E33 brush, I'm just going to go in and slightly contour the nose. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up that nose contour with more of the Coty Airspun. Bring it down the center, as well as on the sides, just to kind of clean it up a little bit so it doesn't look sloppy. Now I'm just going to go with my favorite drugstore blush. It's the Essence Silky Touch blush in Baby Doll. And I'm just going to pick this up on, let's see, I'm going to take it on my IT Cosmetics, the Chic Blush Brush. It's just a nice fluffy angled brush, and just pick up a little bit of the product. Just tap it onto my cheeks just to add a little bit of kind of, not glow, but just a little bit of a pinch look to the cheek. Now for a highlighter, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Velvet Highlight Contour Stick in the shade Radiance. So mine melted in the car while I was in LA, so it looks a little bit weird, but it's still usable. So I'm going to go in with like an angled contour brush from Luxie and just pick up some of the product on the brush and then go ahead and apply it on the skin. I feel like this is definitely the best way to apply a cream highlight when you already have your foundation on. And now just going back in with more of the LA Girl highlight. Like tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. Now I'm going to go back in with the City Color contour palette. And I'm going to go in with the highlighting shade. It's just a really nice luminescent highlighter. Really, really, really pretty. And I'm just going to go in with a fan brush, just a fluffy fan brush. Pick up just a little bit of the highlighter, not too much. And just top that right on top of the LA Girl one, just to kind of almost set it as well as amplify it. You can even go ahead and apply this a little bit on the temples or above the arch of the brow as well, just to kind of tie everything in together. Now I'm just going to finish off the whole look with a liquid lipstick from Milani. This is their Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Loved. Loved. It is just this really pretty kind of nudie pink color. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lips. Completely in love with the Milani liquid lips. They're just so smooth. They go on so nicely. So this is just one coat of the liquid lipstick. And as you can see, it has amazing, amazing, amazing color payoff. Like, and they're so comfortable. They make the lips look so, so smooth. and it's affordable. I think they're like $9 or like $10, which for liquid lip, that is not bad at all. So you have now reached the end of this video. If you liked it, don't forget to tell me in the comment section down below what kind of looks you want to see next, what kind of videos you want to see next. Also, like this video, and again, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, if you recreate any of my looks, use the hashtag #VDayWithKiki, as well as tag me in all of your Instagram looks, and I will check them out, give them a like, and all that fun stuff. So if you want to stick around, just hit that subscribe button, as well as click on that little bell icon to stay notified on when I upload my videos. It's essentially just going to let you know that I uploaded, and when I upload, I'm going to try to upload Mondays and Wednesdays, and possibly on Fridays when I'm not doing the 7 days of Valentine's Day. So click on that bell icon to stay notified for tomorrow's video. Also, don't forget to hit me up on my social media. It's KianaCairnsxo on virtually everything, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All my other links to social media platforms are again in the down bar down below. So give them a look, give me a follow, check me out, and support your homegirl. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Love you.